Buddy, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and we're streaming. We're not supposed to be streaming Factorio, but we are. But look, let's ignore that. Let's talk about the good news. The good news is new computer. New computer is exciting. Yeah, it is. All right, that's all the introduction you get. It's been a weird streaming night. It's been a weird day in general. So, last we left off, we were getting power sorted out. Now that's mostly still happening. We have a lot of hydrogen. That's awesome. We love hydrogen. The problem is we seem to have a lot of water here that isn't really being used. Which I think is causing like a little bit of an overflow issue. So what we could do is put a tank here. Tanks never quite work the way I want them to, do they? Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to do a pump. The water doesn't stay here if it can help it. Great. So that should fix all my problems, he says, as if it's actually going to fix his problems. Don't you love it when I'm optimistic about these sorts of things? I love it when I'm optimistic about these sorts of things. Yeah, that just pumps all the water out of there. Awesome. And that leaves us with... what is that? Ethylene. Optimistic prime. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So the problem isn't... we had too much ethylene. Okay, now we knew this problem could come. So we're going to take the ethylene as well, which is this one here. And we're going to sort of do an overflow valve. Now, does overflow valves work here? I don't know. Top-up valve? No. Overflow valves. We don't have them, do we? They've got a different name. Relief valve. Goodness gracious. Okay, we need some iron wire. That's alright. We can do that. So, yeah. Don't know what was going on with Crusader Kings today. I think... you know, because I started playing it just before a big DLC came out, and the DLC kind of broke some things, and then it just refuses to ever fix them. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of more research, find out if it's actually fixed. So I might play a game on my own secretly, see if that's fixed, and if it is, we'll start a new game next Sunday. But of course, that's going to take some research, and I don't want to waste your time. Time to switch to mobile mode. Awesome. But anyway, new computer, right? The new computer is radical, if you'll excuse the term. You know what? I don't even care if you won't excuse the term. It's radical. It is a radical shift. Everything is way smoother. Is it sexy? Oh, dude, hang on. Let me just do something real quick. Gonna just... down there, you can see lights. Not really well, actually. Down there. Can't really see the lights. It's got RGB on the case though, that's what matters. Do I want the RGB on the case? Not really, but it's there. But I can change the color of it, so you know, real RGB. We're talking about R's, G's, and B's. We're not talking about my old keyboard, which was RB. That had no G. I know RGB is a cheap-ass gimmick, but man, I love some RGB. I don't care. I don't care. I like RGB, and because I'm a damn fool for it, you know. Because I mean, this stuff glows. How do you not like things glowing? People are just like, yeah. I mean, it's not really that big a deal. See, if I'm like, no, it's not. But I still like it. I still like my things to glow. Your current keyboard is one color. You know, my current keyboard's supposed to be Factorio orange right now, but it's not. I just realized I haven't set it up. Okay, I still got to set up to RGB on my keyboard properly. That's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're we're running out of pipes. That's okay. So what I want to check is this relief valve. Oh, thank you, I suppose. Does this relief valve do what I want it to do? And the answer is no. Uses 5% of your CPU. Dude, I got 5% to spare right now. It's okay. I can live with that now. Or I couldn't. Now I can. Bloatware is bloatware. I mean, yeah, sure, but... you know, the benzene's never going to do anything when you don't connect it properly. Fun fact about benzene. It does like to be connected properly. They don't usually tell you about that in school, but it is true. Alright then. And we've run out of pipes again. That's okay, because we've got actually some plastic that we can totally just use. Like, we just grab this plastic. Power is probably kind of absolutely shitting the bed right now, but that's okay. Power, like men, must sometimes shit the bed. Anyway, Panda's not happy with me right now for unrelated reasons. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's fine. She's fine. The joke was I pooped in the bed, but I didn't. I didn't! That's what I'm telling her anyway. It was an elf. Bloody elves. Alright, so... Did I give Panda my old PC? Yeah, I've got to still do a couple of things on that. I've got to grab some files from it, because it turns out some of my... Like, I just want to show this, my setting up file. I don't have the cat, so I need to go and get the cat. It turns out I left it on the old PC because it wasn't in the folder where all the other stuff is. But yeah, Panda's going to get my old PC. And before anyone asks again, no, she's not going to be streaming. She's not a streamer. She doesn't have any interest in that. But could play some games together? We could. I don't know if she'd be interested in playing games. Yeah, I never thought about that. We could land some games. She doesn't seem to be, like, she's only playing to play some more, like, casual stuff. I think she, like, her plans are The Sims and Bejeweled. Bejeweled at the moment she's playing already, because she loves some Bejeweled, but, you know, I could try to get her into, you know, Stardew Valley. We Were Here. No, We Were Here, I've got a friend for that, and he would be incredibly sad if I cheated on him on We Were Here. Some people are like, you made that sound weird. Nah, man. I made that sound exactly right. Let's go to 500. Let's put that at 100. But no, I got a friend who is that I've been playing We Were Here with, and honestly, we really should finish the last one or the latest one. We got quite far in it. We just haven't finished it yet, but we'll get there. Stardew Valley is nice. It's a chill game. It's quite nice. I mean, I was a big fan of the old Harvest Moon games. Sorry, I had to click like a horse, apparently. He likes the gardening but doesn't like the fishing or mining? Oh man, yeah, that's been kind of the strength of the game, right? You can play the game however the hell you want. That's kind of nice in its own way. Now, at some point we probably want to start compressing this nitrogen so we can use it for power. Don't know when we're going to do that exactly, but we can. And if we have too much propane, that's probably fine. Ethylene, rather. Wait, is ethylene the thing we had too much of? Ethylene was the one I had too much of, yeah. they make you play all the systems to fully enjoy the game, do they? How rude can they be? That's pretty funny. I like that. Okay, we need another combustion chamber that is reversed. Hello? Wanna... I feel like I just mirrored one and then unmirrored it again. That's fair. The buyers in the demo do suck. How do I want to do this, actually? I do want the ethylene to exist. Maybe we'll just do it this way. I mean, having things attack you does suck. I've said it before, it's the worst part of Factorio. It is the biters. It's the combat. Okay. Turbine, we're gonna need to get some regular turbines, but that's okay. What we really need is ethylene to actually come down this way, which appears like it's not really doing what I want it to do. Need to like do this with a Mark II, would that help? Yeah, the pressure is increasing. Okay. So now we've got some amounts of plastic. Power is absolutely shocked itself. That's alright, it'll do that. Okay, and then what we can do, connect all those together, wonderful. Then the plan is we're going to do this. Might be a little ambitious. Let's turn down our ambitions. Cease these foolish ambitions. Okay. And then it can either go that way, right? Or it can... I can't remember the exact phrase, it's kind of annoying. Put these foolish ambitions to rest. Hey Dave, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome to New PC Town, where Crusader Kings crashes for unrelated reasons. Lemon Crusader Kings. Alright, so the idea is train comes in any way that makes sense. Okay. So that's how we're kind of doing these ones, is it? We really should get some bricks so we don't have to keep doing this walk backwards and forwards, this walk of shame. Some people are like, are you ashamed? Yeah. Usually. Oh no. Well. Hopefully the drama's not too major. But, you know, people very rarely talk about drama and then go, ah, yeah, but it's nothing. Drama is drama, right? Let's just... Got some sandstone that I don't really want. Can we just put the sandstone down somewhere? There we go. Mineral dust. Mineral dust will sort itself out. Mineral dust is its own reward. Iron... We will have to put that down somewhere else later. Okay. So we are slowly mining out this aluminium deposit, which is fun. Oh, there's a little bit of aluminium right there, just to be a pain. I mean, it's not doing it just to be a pain, obviously, but it is still a pain. Whatever reason is doing it, I don't really care. That's fair logic. I think that, I mean, I don't know the situation, so I'm always going to take your side on this one. But I mean, I think that's like if all you want is an apology, that's not the hardest thing in the world to do, or at least it shouldn't be. Um, so it's like one of those, the ball is in his court. So I mean, hopefully it works out in a way that is good. Okay, pop that down there. Alright, so the plastic, you may see we've got no plastic. In terms of plastic, we have no plastic. But we'll get plastic very soon. Can we... Here's a silly question. Don't forget to power that miner. Yeah. Like I'd forget to power the miner. Who do you think you're dealing with here? Anyway, Glacier, this is why any ideas of a mega base are ludicrous. Because could you imagine a mega base where this is just happening constantly? Also, I came here for trains and carriages and signals, and I picked up none of them so far. What I might do is have like little roboports around each of these things. Hmm. That's not cool. That's not cool, man. Yeah, sorry all that happens. Shouldn't, but... I mean, I'm not going to say anything after that. It's like, it shouldn't happen. That's really all it comes down to it, right? But I mean, look, as you said, all he needs to do is apologize. And, you know, water under the bridge. But... yeah, it's tricky. I don't mean tricky to apologize, but you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean. We're going to do that. Enable when we have signals. Hey. Boundaries have a reason to exist. And honestly, the first time a friend of mine overstepped one of my boundaries and I said stop it, he stopped it immediately. And after that, I have always had a huge deal of respect for him. So I understand what you mean. I understand the gist of it anyway. It's okay to have boundaries. There's nothing wrong with that. Alright, well let's play some stone around. Probably going up this way. Welcome to SeiferKatt stream. We talk about politics, religion, trauma, boundaries. It's partially therapy. Welcome. And then Ghostin comes and goes, also Warhammer 40k. That's my favorite part of that. Where someone just comes and goes, also 40k. And also 40k. I mean, it's part of the human condition, right? You talk about the things that are, you know, interesting to you or relevant to you, and I think, you know, I can be like, oh, don't talk about politics, and I don't really want to. This is not a politics chat, but at the same time, like, how do you avoid talking about something that is all around you, that affects the very life that you live? You know, it's not just as simple as, oh, just don't do it. It's not like Ba Sing Se. We don't... You got to talk about the war in Ba Sing Se. We know this. Okay, we're going to go 3 cargo wagons for now, I think is good. And we do need to start really considering how we're going to do anything in life. That's also kind of wrong. What we need is a classic 4-4. Can we do that? The real question. I think I know how to do these manually now. Something like this, right? Something like that, but not limited to this. Is that right? Let's see if I was right. Well, I mean, politics affects everyone. Okay, so let's see if I've got my 4 to 4 splitter right. Balancer 4 to 4. Okay, here we go. Did I get it right? That actually looks perfect. My goodness. He's done it. He's done it. Looks gods. It's a bit much, but yeah, it does look gods. No, I heard you right the first time. I really need to have large chests. Warning, this is drunk Dave talking. Oh, look, Dave, I don't know when you're drinking, when you're not drinking. All I ask is that you look after yourself. You know what? We're not going to do that one. We're going to do... I do this. I feel like I just break things like that. I feel like I've done the very essence of not a 4 to 4 splitter at that point. You know what would actually help? Moving this train station down like 3 notches. That would actually do it. I just need a little bit more room. So let's just dismantle all of this. Because it's like you've done a very nice balancer and then you just break it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What is wrong with you? Okay, there we go. So we're going to go to 4 to 4 now, which is fine. It's just going to be a longer one and it's going to be a slower train. But you know what they say about trains? The slower the better. No one actually says that about trains, but maybe they should. Sounds like everyone's on your side, so that's something at least. And then what we've run out of here is splitters. So we're going to this. And like that. No. Forgot about boxes, didn't I? I forgot about boxes again. What a foolish move. Is Bauxite on your side? I don't think Bauxite's ever on anyone's side. I think Bauxite cannot be trusted. It's a dangerous element to never eat. If you get near eating Bauxite, you call the authorities. Okay? I don't care which authorities you call. Doesn't have to be the police, just whatever authorities you like. You know, maybe your local, like, humane shelter. But contact them. Be like, hey, what's going on? And they'll be like, oh, this is a humane shelter. We really don't know what you're talking about. And you go, that's what I thought. And then you just hang up. And no one knows what's going on then. And that's what you want to do. Like, if no one knows what's going on, that means you're in a position of power. I'm not saying you need to be in a position of power, but maybe think about it. being in positions of power, we're probably going to have power problems. Yeah, call your mother. That's a good point. Call your mother. She's in a position of authority. When did you last call your mother? Hey. Anyway. You know? Unless you're not on good terms with your mother, in which case, don't. I'm not the boss of you. Alright, so... propane. We got too much ethylene. Oh. Be right there. We'll have a look at it. Yep, we'll go back to it. And we're going to turn that to propene. No, ethylene is greater than, say, 19,000. Okay, and that should be able to turn everything back on, allowing me to make some shit happen. Go! That's alright, it sounds like that cat needs attention right now. Pay attention to that cat. Oh my goodness, yes. Cat's purring is the best. Okay, so we haven't exactly got the most plastic. How much of a belt is this even going to make? I didn't even check that. I did all this work. 1/4 of a belt. This is that's not Crusader Kings. Yeah, I know, because a patch broke the game, Panda. So we're playing Factorio until I figure out how the hell to fix that patch problem. How fun. Thank you, Iberia. You've done it again. Can't always blame Iberia, but this time I can. It's like blaming your Uncle John from Jamaica. Playing Factorio until the new computer. This is the new computer. Alright, yeah. Pretty much. Ah, she's sassing me. It's almost like what my dad used to do. My dad used to tell Mum every time that the computer was for the kids' education, you know, being my education. Yeah, exactly. I think we're calling it Calidus. I think that's correct. But really it was just so my dad could play more video games. So, you know, some things never change, I suppose. So sassy. The sass is high today. As it damn well should be, to be honest. She's allowed to be sassy. She's awesome. Sassy Baka. If anyone's a sassy Baka here, it's me. We all know that. Ah, goodness. Okay, so these should all be running to some degree. That's good. Sassy Baka. I'm suspicious. I know. Ah, Panda comes to the chat, abuses me, leaves. Ah, I'd have it no other way. I really didn't read it right. Sassy Baker. Well, I know. I read it as Barker. All right. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to go physically ask her. I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Well, the response was anything but Factorio. It's why you bought the new PC. So, you know, she supports it. We got a classy duck. Oh man, these load so quick now. Oh, it's a crystal duck. I like the crystal duck. That's a good one. No, don't worry. I read it as Sassy Baker. I just wanted to say Barker. Oh, we got another one, do we? That one worked. That one has worked. That one didn't like it. Alright, but yeah. No, we're going to do some research on what the hell is going on with Crusader Kings. And get into that next week. Because I don't know what was going wrong with Crusader Kings, but it was certainly something. You've broken a duck. You know the basic rules, never break a duck. Trim on the duck's hat. Okay, so the plan is we need more carbon dioxide, we know this. We also need more power. I don't know why we need more power. I feel like someone's broken power. It's probably me. I know it's me. Because I've used up so much power doing all this stuff. So, the good news is we probably can do this. All we need is a heat exchange. Oh, actually, what if we made these surge compressors? Right? What if we just made them by hand for the moment? They need power switch and priority compressors. Never mind. This is more work than I thought it would be. Top up valves, pump twos. We don't have pump twos. Okay. Okay. I guess priority compressors is what we're making now, huh? Then we'll just use the nitrogen for extra gas, I suppose. You know, I haven't posted a notice see if we're still playing Factorio. That is true. Have I posted a picture of the new system with the awesome RGB? You know, I haven't. I will do that tomorrow. I haven't had a chance. I will get that sorted for you guys, though. Awesome RGB may be a little bit of exaggeration. You know what we also need to do? We also need to start having a fuel train. So what we're going to do is we're going to call the tanks. Nope, it's not what they're called. Canisters. The case got some webcam time, but it wasn't very clear. It was very unclear what was going on there. But we tried. We're going to top up valve, which is an auxiliary valve, and plastic. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. And they only made small assemblers, which I guess we need to go get some small assemblers. You know, take a stack of these. They could be useful. And small assemblers are up here. I don't know where I thought I was going, but the wrong direction is probably the real answer. Oh no. Actually, let's go grab some medium assemblers as well, because we are maybe running out of those very soon as well. Yeah, but you didn't get to see the awesome RGB, and that's the part that matters. What happened to France will be mine. Crusader Kings crashed. We're going to have to start a new game of Crusader Kings, but that's okay. We'll do that next week. I just want to do some research. And just make sure that the game's... Yeah, so it turns out when they released the new DLC, The Fate of Iberia, it broke a whole bunch of the older saves, and I tried to reset it to a previous save state, but it's not taking it. So... I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there, but I acknowledge that it's a bug that Paradox is aware of. As for how easy it is to fix, I don't know. I think I need to check again. You are correct. No, to be fair, I couldn't run Crusader Kings on my old computer anyway. It was so stuttering. But yeah, probably a little bit. That's alright. This computer starts up Crusader Kings in like a minute rather than 15 minutes, so it should be alright. It needed replacing anyway. It was 7 years old, 6 years old. It was about time. And now Panda has her new gaming PC, you know? So Panda gets the old... whoa, I'm not researching anything. What's wrong with me? We should be doing robotics, I think. So now that we've got everything we need, we're going to walk off in completely the wrong direction. Nice. We need to make pump 2s. We know that. So let's get those ready as well. Yay! And we'll get that under control as well. Okay, so stretch, we can stretch. That was a good stretch, actually, that one. That one hurt. You know it's a good stretch when it hurts. I am not allowed in the gym anymore after that logic. Okay, so we've got my little valves right here. And we need to... Can we get plastics in here? Plastic? Is that plastic? That looks like plastic. Redeemed what the shirt. All right. Give me a second, and we will do what the shirt. Yeah, let's fix that. All right, let's go what the shirt. So I pressed the button too early, but that's okay. Do what the shirt. All right, what the shirt. I got to unzip first. Sorry, that sounded weird. Today we've got cats in a box. There's just cats in a box. They're cute. I like them all. I think I like the white cat because he's kind of hidden, but the black one's kind of lovely as well. They're just all lovely cats. I guess there's 3 cats in a box and one just near a box just going, I don't know about that box. You know you want some though. That's how cats are. Oh. I don't have a thing that works for that. Okay, we're good. Cats in a box. Their natural state, I think. Cats do like boxes. Your cat prefers sitting next to boxes, really? Huh. I thought all cats just loved sitting in boxes. It's like their natural state. It's just the safe place to be. It's in a box. Okay, so let's just do that. Oh, there's no power. Wonderful. That's what I like to see. All right. Then what we need. Oh, for this. Wonderful. Okay. What we need now is empty canisters. We're kind of trying to do two things at once here. We're trying to do pump two, well, the compressors, and we're also trying to make the train refueling stations. Both of which are fine, but it's what we're trying to do right now. So what we need to do, what's easier? We're making the canisters. We've made everything else. Empty barrels are down here somewhere, I believe. Barrels are here. We've got those. Top-up valves, which exist over there, and aluminium sheets. Okay, so we can make these, say, over here. We are still having real big problems with everything else being made. That's alright. Very soon everything will come in together. Hopefully. Yeah, if I say it optimistically enough, maybe it'll just be sure. Look at that awesome Factorio performance. As I said, the problem exists between the keyboard and share. It's not Factorio's fault that the gameplay is bad. It's the SeiferKatt's fault the gameplay is bad. Empty canisters. Do we need empty? We don't need a lot of empty canisters. Just need some. Empty barrel, top-up valve. Okay. What we might do is, I don't think we're going to do a lot of these. I think for now, we're just going to, ooh, excuse me, put these in their own space. So barrels, that needs to not be there. Okay. So we bring the, oh, it's going to be tricky. I think down here is the correct way to do it though. That's almost going to work, so we're just going to do that. Grab those combustion chambers for later. It's always good to have a snack for later. Obviously. Let's do it like that. Which is basically how it was already, so we didn't need to do anything. You always want to have a snack. Of course. Don't call me Seifer Snack for no reason. No one calls me Seifer Snack, nor should they. Okay. So, do it the other way. Yes, better. Then we need aluminium sheets. Now, I don't think aluminium sheets have ever come this way. Step Seifer Snack, what are you doing? Oh, it gets worse, doesn't it? Train is out of fuel. Yep, that's going to happen because we don't have a refueling plan. That's alright, the refueling plan is coming. And probably... Let's go with a lot of stacks of this for now. How about a refueling plan? We're working on it. We're working here. So that's going to make quite a few canisters pretty easily. I don't know how these stack. Hopefully not too highly. And then maybe we can make the refueling stations somewhat... Where's the train out of fuel? There. Oh yeah, that's jammed everything. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, how was that jammed everything? I don't know. We'll leave it to make more canisters. That's fine. They can do that. Only allow for one stack. See how high that gets. Yeah, but I know we're going to need more stacks than that for the trains, so it's okay. We're always going to need more stacks of them. It's a good point, though, but... probably should have just grabbed the empty canisters. Because the plan is these trains really do need to be filled with hydrogen at all times. And unfortunately they're also filled with water, which is not super helpful. It's not even slightly helpful. It's the least helpful we can imagine. How do we like that? I don't like it at all, actually. Thank you for asking. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these to my really shitty refueling station, which exists over here. But we're going to improve on this very soon. You don't start with trains until you have a plan? Well, that's... that's an interesting plan you've got there. So the idea is the trains are going to come and they're going to take the water. How's my power look over a 10-minute interval? Usually okay. Usually. Except for there. There's moments where it doesn't look great. But every now and then it sort of craps out entirely. Working on it. Now, you are jammed. Why? Shouldn't be jammed. Oh, except for the fact that probably this all runs off the same network. If I had to take a guess... Okay, so those are all fueling up those at the moment. That's all good. Train jams already. I know, we've got 2 trains and already it's jamming. You're expecting from me, come on. Mostly it's because we haven't got the fuel situation sorted out yet, but that's coming. Once we have plastic finished, which we've almost got plastic finished, we can get fuel sorted, probably power sorted again, and then work on the next big problem, right? Power, I think if we got really more nitrogen, I think that would help. Why are you not working, buddy? What's your problem? Don't need propane. Why not? Where's ethylene? Why? Should be running. Should be running too. Oh. It's trying to run on the benzene, of course. We need some minor insulated... Oh no, I'm worried what this is. The SeiferKatt train jam. I knew it. Saw it coming. Saw it coming and I did nothing. Okay. And then we'll pump the carbon dioxide down that way. Yes, we may have too much carbon dioxide somehow. How is that possible? Come on and slam, and welcome to the train jam. Hey you, what are you gonna do? We're just gonna dump the ethylene for now. Craig's. That might be pronounced differently in America though. Craig's. Craig's is the one I first think of though. Okay. What if we just made this a fueling station? Oh, it's... Wow, hang on a moment. Huh, interesting. Craig's. That's just how you say the name. Now, what my plan is going to be a little bit different to how it normally be done. So what we're going to do is we're going to ditch all of this, including the lights. Don't worry, the lights will come back. I know that was everyone's primary concern, that the lights weren't going to come back. Don't worry, they'll come back. Fantastic. Okay. Just... I don't know what you guys are up to, but I'd really like it if you stopped doing whatever the hell you're doing. I mean, why wouldn't you paint a sandwich? Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to... I think one wagon will do. One wagon will probably do a lot. So, here's the plan. This train is going to take water canisters. Oh, this was not thought out. Okay. Yeah, we probably have water canisters in here, actually, now I think about it. We do. Huzzah. And then we dump the water, then we surge electrolyze the water into... I mean, we could just ditch the water, but why do that? We've got water. Use the water. No, not surge. You want priority. What am I thinking? Okay. What I'm thinking is I need to actually leave a little bit more room to actually fill this train when it's going. Okay, but that's also going to drop off canisters. It's good. And the canisters need to be filled using a highly complicated technology called filling a canister. Using chemical plant, yes. And fill the canisters. Fill the canister is what they used to call me in high school. Canisters. Are they cousins of the Lannisters? Yes, why not? Are there any new rewards? Goodness. I hadn't really considered it, to be honest. There's a celebration of new computer. You want a new reward, you want SeiferKatt to be turned on today. You know what? Okay. I can turn on SeiferKatt. Not a new reward, but it's we can do it for today as a celebration. No, it's a bit much. I'll hurt myself. Okay. So we can... Where is it? SeiferKatt is now on. Probably. That can be closed. We are SeiferKatt, here are store. No, we are canisters rather. I got too engrossed with saying SeiferKatt. Okay, so this is going to be interesting, I would imagine. The noise Panda made when she found out she's getting my new computer. I think it was just, that's a good idea. So it was not really a noise, just like an agreement. So, you know, it sounds like a miracle, honestly. As, you know, who honestly agrees with one of my ideas? So it's a rarity. I'm not blaming Panda for that. I'm blaming myself. Oh yeah. That's kind of how it went. A little bit of a miracle. No, I'm kidding. I make Panda sound like she's a villain of some sort. She's not. She's absolutely lovely. Okay, so it wants us to make robotics now. That's fine. We'll get there. Utilize fresh water. Figure that out another time. So that should make... Okay, so then we need to get this oxygen. Panda brings almonds. She must be lovely. She is lovely. Even if she didn't bring almonds, she'd still be lovely. I don't want anyone to think the only reason I think she's lovely is because she brings me food. She's lovely for so many, 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 many reasons. Just realized we had these connected before. Especially almonds. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we can't discount the almonds, can we? The almonds are important. You know, as the old cliched advertising trope says, say it with almonds. I wish it would say it with almonds. That's so funny. Sadly, it's not. Okay. So that's going to fill up my canisters. Theoretically. Now the problem is twofold at the moment. Okay, so the problem is always twofold. We empty them, we go get new ones, we are pleased, but... Oh wait, I wanted one of those. I think there's a train that's... Oh, I know why. The signals aren't here properly. Yep. That's not going to do it, is it? It'll do it for now. It'll do it for now. So what we need to do is a couple of things, as usual. First off, we need to make sure train get full. And then also, this train get full. We're going to need a lot of canisters for this. All of a sudden I'm really doubting the double train thing, but that's okay. It'll allow some interesting things later. If this wasn't a fluid thing, then you can really like pack trains in tighter spots, which is really important when you don't have a lot of space to work with. We're here now. So we've got these canisters all the way down here, and we want to bring them all the way up here. Okay. That's fine. Now we could carry them by hand, which would certainly do something. Or what I think might be a better idea. Where did I put them? As far away from everything that I needed them. That's cool. So each train's going to be having like 150 of these canisters. So rather than trying to work out the math of that, I think we would be actually better to build a line up here and around here. Just have tons of canisters. It's okay. You know, no one's going to get hurt by empty canisters just floating around. Probably. I assume no one's going to get hurt by it. Hard to say. I won't get hurt by it, and there's no one else here, so I guess it's fine. Actually, hang on, I need those pipes. Actually, hang on, I needed those too. Turns out we just dumped a bunch of stuff that we actually kind of did need. I need those. We need some of those. We didn't really actually clear that much from my inventory just then. That actually kind of helped. A little bit. Okay. Really didn't help at all. That's fine. Those things happen. So, the plan is we're going to take the canisters all the way to the top. And this will be important for fueling all trains until we don't have... Oh god, no, stop. Okay, we've already made a mistake. Didn't take long. Yes! New computer. New computer today. It's decent. Crusader Kings crashed because Crusader Kings just crashes. It's just how Crusader Kings is, I suppose. But yeah, it runs everything way faster. It's really neat. I like it. More like crashed kings. Yes, not untrue. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I was able to start Crusader Kings, and it took like, you know, oh gosh, like way faster to set up. Like ridiculous speeds to get online. Sushi Belt attempts too. Not the same way. I think that's still a cursed build for many reasons. I don't think that was the computer's fault. I think that was the build's fault. Yes, we've crapped out some things over there. That's alright. We'll fix that in a moment. No, Sushi Belt 2. No, that was a bad build for so many reasons, and I don't think any of it was the computer's fault. I think trying to update thousands upon thousands of times per second was probably not the way to run a factory. And what we want to do is possibly do this, and then go if hydrogen. Actually, no, we're going to do a couple of things here. First off, let's disconnect that. That's important. That's fair enough. I respect that. It was a interesting moment. Can we actually... I want to change this a little bit. Yeah, something like that would be better, I think. Yeah, exactly. And the fact that the belts were changing constantly and trying to math that constantly was the main issue of that run, which it did not like. So what I kind of want here is an arithmetic combinator. Maybe a logic circuit. An arithmetic combinator would probably be good. Some more logic circuits, because I think we've given all our logic circuits away somehow. And that was a mistake. The other stream for Variety was Terra Invicta, but the problem is Terra Invicta was a short-term demo, which that demo has now ended, and I can't do that. But there is other stuff I can play for myself. I can play what's that game that I really like, Elden Ring, without having the worst stuttering ever. But I'm not playing that on stream, so that's kind of irrelevant. That's just for myself. Why am I here? Yes, logic circuits. That's what I wanted. And some math. Those are batteries. Batteries are not math. That is some logic circuits. That'll be good. Did I migrate my Jump King save? You know what? I don't think I did, and I wasn't that far. I could get back to where I was fairly quickly. I didn't migrate my Jump King save, but I wasn't that far. Because all I gotta do is get to the sewers, and I've been there many, many times. And then we can basically get back to where we want to go. So no, I didn't migrate my Jump King. But that's not going to be a problem. I think that's okay. We having power problems over here? I mean, I think we're having power problems everywhere. Oh. Oh, this whole network's been cut. Oh, this whole side has been cut. Gonna reconnect it. I think we're good now. And immediately power just dies because the amount of power that is required by that side. Can't help but notice we don't have my things over here. Okay, so arithmetic combinators. We are running out of things to research, or more checkpoints coming. Okay, so what we want to do is that, and we want to go empty canisters plus hydrogen canisters, output canisters, I guess. There's a gap in it? Yeah, that's probably the case. And then we go canisters, hydrogen canisters is less than 300. Let some more in. So if we put the canisters, this is probably not going to work exactly the way I want it to right now, but that's okie dokie. Am I taking suggestions for variety streams? Honestly, if I can't get Crusader Kings, absolutely. So I'll let you know. We'll be thinking about that on... Ooh, what's the day that I'm talking about? Probably Wednesday. By Wednesday, if we haven't got it working, then absolutely I'll be taking suggestions. Just playing whatever, right? And that is the problem with trying to get them directly in that way. We do have filter inserters. Okay. Then water canisters. Okay. So slow. Okay, and that should get power sorted out. Well, not power, sorry. Train fuel sorted out. Power will be the next issue. We'll get there. Important thing is, issues are being solved one at a time. Why was that a gap? I mean, yeah, things are slow because of the new system, absolutely. This is improvement. It may not feel like it, but everything is, like, leading up to steps going forwards. Okay, so canisters should be here any second now. I mean, yeah, here they come. I mean, yeah, everything's slowed because of my new system and bad planning and all that sort of jazz. Like, you don't get away from that on a SeiferKatt stream, let's be honest. That burger I had, oh man, that was a good burger, let me tell you. I thoroughly enjoyed that burger. So this at the moment is currently saying 0, which makes sense because it doesn't have any. Hydrogen may be a problem here. What a surprise, right? And honestly, until hydrogen is fixed, we might continue to have a problem. Okay. Well, I guess we'd be ditching a lot of that plastic creation very soon. Noise, flirtation, and cells make inside. Aha! That's an interesting one. It's just like a lot of... Just a lot of that. It's just constant wolf whistling. It's a little weird, but you get used to it. You get used to it. Good question. Just a lot of wolf whistling in those flirtation cells. But you know, everyone's having a good time, so it's okay. What's going on there? Oh, good. Okay. So that's good. What we might do is actually have plastic drop off into here. And then... I mean, at that point, do we just stop all this plastic production? Maybe. And what do we use the hydrogen for? Making graphite, I suppose. Apparently graphite's the thing that we're still short on, so... you know... Um... Okay, plastic pick. Full cargo. It's going to have a problem that it doesn't have any fuel. And we don't have any fuel until the fuel is sorted out because reasons. I think we are actually going to abandon this plastic production. If we just, for now, we cut the hydrogen off here. That should stop all of this fairly quickly. If we dump carbon monoxide, that'll jam those up pretty quickly as well. And that's just finishing off. Okay, we are going to have a problem with the rubber, I've just realized. But if that's really a big problem, we can make rubber elsewhere as well. No, the real problem is power. We're currently wanting 120 friggin' tons of power, and we're not getting it. Okay, so maybe we should actually just ignore everything else, disregard everything else, acquire power. Because that's really where the problems come in. So if we were to just say, do this, and flip-a-rooney this, give it a... Can't be flipped. Of course it can't be. Why did I think it could be flipped? That would almost be handy. Okay. Well, can I at least flip this part? I can rotate it. That's something, I suppose. We're going to need... a lot more gosh darn everything, honestly. More solar cells, definitely. But we'll work on that in a moment. We need heat pipes. And we also need water. Okay, and exchanges, of which we can build exactly one because we need a lot of heat pipes. How do we honestly get anything done in this factory? That's my real question. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we need more heat exchangers, and for that we need more heat pipes. Now, I hope we've got more heat pipes, but honestly, do I even have hope for this now? I don't... Wait, why don't we just use this water here? If we need to, I suppose we could. I'd expect this lake to be drained one day. Don't know when that's happening, but I expect it to happen. Okay, heat pipes. How many heat pipes do we have? Would you like to take a guess? Is it more than 3? Hopefully it's more than 3. Gosh, I hope it's more than 3. They're all the way down here too. 27? The bold call. Here is where I'd keep my heat pipes if I had any. I've got some, I suppose. Looks like Infinity Pandora's box, yeah. Oh! Almost got hit by a slow-moving train. Alright, well, we can make some. bit like that, yeah. We're slow moving, but still spooky. Like some sort of ghost train. So... Not sure why we're doing that. And, look. If there's 100 heat pipes... You know what? 100 heat pipes doesn't seem like enough. At 200. Okay, so we've got some. We need some heat exchangers. And some pipe 2s, which... We can do that. Pipe 2s are here. That's easy. Now, because of the lack of power and hydrogen and all that sort of shebang, well, the power's okay right now. Yeah, I don't think turning this off would be great because we would get rid of all our rubber. Now, I don't know if we need a lot of rubber, but honestly, right now, until we have a better source of rubber, I think... Well, actually, how do we get better rubber? No. Styrene, which we're making at the moment. There's really not a better way. You want so much rubber, you end up with latex. Interesting. That's going to require trees. Goodness gracious, this game goes insane. That's probably fine for now. Yes, please. Okay. One, two, so we have 6 pairs, okay. So that means we want 3 mirrors. Right? Probably. I also would imagine I want to add more of that. Is that going to be producing enough water? Not even close. Not even close. It's alright, we didn't have enough solar panels either. How are we doing with heat energy, actually? Not even close. Okay. Really, if each one of these shares... Look at this. You take that. Take that. That's not going to work at all. You don't have any medium tanks either. We've run out of a whole bunch of stuff that we really should have prepared for, but hey, welcome to the stream, I suppose. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. And do this. But I don't like it. How did I do it over here? A bunch of pumps. Okay, so we could... do this. And then we'll grab our 2 tanks, of which we need way more than 2, but that's okay. We've got 2. And we're running out of pipe. We're running out of everything. This is a classic SeiferKatt build right here. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm not, but that's okay. I'm the one who has to fix it. Ah, it's that weird moment where future Seif is actually present Seif. Okay, so if we do this, that will allow 4 megawatts of power. Perfect. Doesn't get any better than what I just did there. Right. And that comes down. Yeah. Yeah, probably. That probably works. Who knows? Could this be done better? Absolutely, but it's the way we're doing it now. And finally, this last one runs right into a bloody cliff. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? You know, it's probably fine. Okay. And that will generate not even close to the amount of power I needed to generate. Even when it's all up and running, which, the phone just beeped. It tells you you'll be 30 degrees today. Is that a regular thing? Your phone just beeps when it's going to be 30 degrees, or it's just a weather report and just happens to be that's the result? Just curious. Um, and we're gonna need we got seawater pumps, right? Let's check those while we're walking. At least we're not walking over train tracks this time. Usually that's how these things go. Okay, yes, we got some of those. It's just a weather report. Okay, that does make more sense. I just thought maybe you had like your phone rigged that when the weather's gonna be 30 degrees, it's like, oh, it's got to beep. Like a very specific beep. Stack of those. Good. Solar panels are next. Like the belts? Well, thanks. Do they cause some sort of emotional trauma? Because it does to most people. Okay. I want to pick up something else. That's really good. I do actually want more seawater pumps. And if I realized where they were, I'd have them. Celsius is such a terrible measurement. Okay, Wes, how's it feel to be wrong all the time? Oh, goodness. It's 5 damn degrees. Yeah, exactly. It's 5 damn degrees. 5 damn degrees is quite a big difference. Okay. If I find the outfall, if I find any of these things, I can figure. There we go. I found them. All right, man. I honestly can't really be bothered fighting on this one. Just do what you want. I tried with the joking response of, I tried the joking response. I really don't care, Wes. Okay, so that hopefully gets something happening. Kelvin's pretty good. I mean, Kelvin's just Celsius with different numbers. Kelvin's is just Celsius. It's all it is. As Kelvin, the difference between Kelvin and Celsius is the 0 point is different. 0 degrees Kelvin will kill you. 0 degrees Celsius probably won't. Probably. I'm not really taking full responsibility for what happens after that. Okay. So we actually still need more solar panels. I said it probably won't. And I am still more or less correct on that one. It probably won't kill you. Good. Probably won't. 0 degrees Kelvin absolutely will. Like, there is no doubt about it. Like, you don't last a second and... Okay, I more mean environment, but sure, man, whatever. I mean, you're long dead by the time you reach 0 degrees. No, you're thinking 0 degrees Kelvin, as in C-A-L-V-I-N, because 0 degrees Kelvin is hot. I think we can all agree, having seen 0 degree Kelvin, I mean, woo! Okay, you know what? Let's get some more wind turbines as well, just to really hate myself just a little bit more. And now we're going to use a dedicated, a interesting scheme of these. Which is wherever they'll fit. Zero degrees Kelvin. Isn't 0 degrees Kelvin like negative 273 degrees? Like it's absolute zero? Like that's too much. But not enough actually, technically, I suppose. It's not enough. Not enough heat. Add more heat, please. It is cold. Add more heat, please. Yeah, it's absolute zero. What are we having problems with? Seawater? Okay, you know what? We got another plan for seawater. We can deal with this. Because we've got outfall pipes, right? We do. That's wonderful. Thought the answer there was going to be no. Damn it. Space exploration does use... Well, doesn't it use negative 273 degree? It doesn't call it Kelvin. It goes Celsius. there's 100 degrees, 10 degree. Oh, sorry. 10 degree, negative 10 degree, 270, 273. Unless I am wrong. Which, you know, happens quite often. Are we just not dumping enough stuff here? Do we need another outfall? We might need another outfall. Okay. What's the temperature on Calidus? What, the computer or the actual Calidus sun? Because I believe that depends on when you go. Depends the time of the day on Calidus. You know? Would a million lions win or would the sun win? Depends if they go at night. Looks like... Well, wind turbines are going well for a change. Is the North Pole of the sun cooler? Maybe. I don't know we checked that either. I don't know. It's not burning red, so it's probably fine. Okay, wind turbines going down. That's okay. Backup turbines going on. That's kind of what we expect. They all turned on. Power remains stable. For how long is the real question? I don't know. But you know, it's trying, and that's really what I want in life. I mean, the tanks are lasting long enough, I suppose. But I don't think we go wrong with a couple more wind turbines. Is this going... Okay, we've got 67 in here. That's something. We do still need more hydrogen, which would be a problem. What if we took a couple pumps and just went... That help at all? Couldn't hurt. Yeah, they're not really adding that much. 9 per second hydrogen. Yeah, I kind of need a little bit more than 9 per second, thank you. Goodness. There's 300 hydrogen to get the next tank. Now, we could always take fuel from over there. We really do need to actually start planning the next checkpoint, because we're almost done with this checkpoint. Yeah, we're not. Consuming nitrogen chemistry that allows us to make ammonia. I don't really care about that. Really, what we need to do is make robot frames so we can start making robots, right? Volcanoes. Volcanoes are cool. Oh, actually, this will be able to... Yeah, that'll be good. Whatever we do, it's something. Right? It doesn't really matter what we do. So long as we do something, it's fine. Plastic is going really well. You know what we're going to do? We're going to copy this design. Going to do a bit of a thing here. And this intersection... Oh, not quite right. This intersection will become a thing. The what? The fantastic Factorio challenge. Make a factory do 2K signs per minute. Yeah. That challenge sounds terrifying. Okay, we put that in the book. Then what we can do is we can pull it out of the book. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's going to jam up in seconds. I don't know if I can do T-Hack's voice. How the heck am I going to signal that? Fine. Don't worry about it. Now, if I remember right, this is only a one. Also, that shouldn't be called fill, that should be called pick. Seriously, I wrote this shit. One big signal block, yeah, absolutely. See, that's gonna... I mean, it's gonna work once we actually get the signals, which is taking its time, but don't worry about that. Then, what we do is we... Hang on, I'll remember this in a second. Okay. We need another logic circuit. Crap! Is why I'm supposed to carry those things around. But at least power looks like it's going to be a little bit more stable, so that's good. So if we can get some more logic circuits, how are these going? Like, power remaining stable means these will keep going. That's really what we need to achieve. Okay, can I have some of these logic circuits, please? Please, sir, may I have some more logic circuits? Yeah, I can. Yeah. We do need some more heat pipes. Nice, 7. Good number. I don't think I was going to give it a bit more than 7, but that's okay. And if we could get some more of... These are still going, which is good. Happy to see that happening. We need more... Oh, actually, can we put down one of these somewhere? One down. There it goes. A little bit more power. There we go. Look at that. Actually, we don't need these power pole 1s anymore. Convert those. Oh, 12 signals. That's huge. Twelve signals is not huge. That's okay. I think a large problem that I've got right now is aluminium. That's alright. We fixed plastic, which I think is already fixed because aluminium's so bad. And then we'll fix other things. Is that bloody box? Is that bloody bauxite again, I think? Always causing trouble, he is. The good news is I don't think this is... crapped out. I think this is fine. So the plan that we're going to be working with in a moment is there's going to be a, yeah. How's my train? Pathetic. I don't know what you were expecting, but not good. Canister drop. That's not how you spell drop. That's also not how you spell drop. No fuel. Yeah, it's no fuel at the moment, but that's coming. So then what we do is we go boop boop. Right? And that goes water. That's the wrong way around. That one goes water. This one goes hydrogen. So then what we do with this is a refueling station. Actually, we copy the train stop names. That's very important. I was cheering 7. What? Okay. You know what? We actually still have not done this right. That's the best part of this. We've still messed it up. Because we also need to have this saying hydrogen canister. So it's 50 in a stack. We want 10 stacks. That's 150. We don't need that much here. Let's just go with a full stack. That is correct. Or it is more correct in any case. That is incorrect. Delete that one. Yeah, great. Do we power it? Would that be a good thing to actually have in plan? Nah, that's probably fine. Okay, hydrogen canister. The plan is item count of water canisters is equal to 0. I think we were trying to be too smart with this train. I think 1 stack will be enough. Meow meow. I do not. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Do you have a food bowl? No, you don't get anything. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so the idea is it'll drop off these stacks. It'll pick up the appropriate amount of water. Yeah, that's probably fine. And probably what I want is actually that number to be higher. I want that number to be 50 times 10, which is 500, not 1500. A much smaller number than what I initially thought. And full cargo. And full cargo. Item count of hydrogen. See, the idea is I don't want it to come back. I don't really care about the cargo inventory on the way back. Okay. So in plan, if I go there, it should come over to here. Right? This is good so far. Happy, happy, happy. Oh, we do need some of these. Thank you so much. There's no black paper? Oh, that'd blow my head off. Thank you. You're very cautious about the spice that I can handle. I just realized that the other side of the train was not going to get fueled up. That's going to be a problem. Okay. So that's not actually really going to fill up that train, but that's okay. One step at a time, right? The point is, this will start doing what I need it to do. In time, we will have better plans for this. In time, the truth of my failings will become apparent. In time, the truth of my failings will become apparent. You like the energy? I'll take what I can get at this stage, honestly. Now, kind of a weird thing here. We need to extend this. I don't particularly love this, but it's how we're doing it. Okay. So that, in theory, will fuel the trains, but we need so many canisters. And for that, we need so much hydrogen. Now, what we could do is we could take this fresh water that's being dumped, and we could electrolyze that. Not really being dumped, actually. There's been only 162 operations of this. It's not really dumping that much fresh water. But, here's where they get you, here's where they get you. Here's where they get you. What we do is now we bring the plastic train over. We bring that right, the plastic line into here. And that, my boy, will get some serious shit done. So, here's the plan. This is a 3-carriage train. It doesn't need fuel. Which is exciting. Most of my trains need fuel. I mean, it does need fuel, but for a different reason. This is a 3-carriage train. Goodness. By the way, this is a 3-carriage train for those who obviously probably don't know. That's just something that for some reason our train network says every time a train comes in. It always tells you if there's 3 or 6 carriages. I don't know why. I've never... Hey, Panda! Have you ever gone, like, been sitting at the train station and they go, "This is your train station." I know I've coughed. This is a train. This is a train. No, sorry. I'm gonna drink water and then I'm gonna start this question again. I know the answer already. Wow. No, my voice is fucked, mate. Okay. Okay, we're good. Panda, have you ever sat there and it goes, "This is a line to Britomart. This is a 3-carriage train." Have you ever gone, "Ah, shit, I was hoping for a 6-carriage train"? Has you ever said a 6-carriage train and you're going, "Oh, I thought it'd be a 3-carriage train"? Oh, really? So sometimes you're excited to see 6-carriage train. Yeah, you're never like, "Ah, no." They usually cough during the analysis for you. Shut up, Fraser. I wish. But yeah, okay, so there's not really any real interest on how many carriage train it is. That's true. It might have been a COVID thing. Once they've recorded it, they're going to keep using it. Yeah, I'm the same. If I've recorded something once, I'm just going to keep doing this. Well, that's playing Factorio. Oh, Fraser says it's because if you're waiting at the wrong end of the platform, you need to walk for the 3-car trains. I'd never considered that, Fraser. That's a good point. For the short trains, you can't just stand anywhere on the station. Otherwise, the train will stop you like, "Ah, my train's in the wrong place." They do 6 cars during peak times. Okay, I'd never considered that. Thank you, Fraser. Hmm? Yeah, I know. You're always calling me dumb. I get it. I get it. Or she just closes the door after that. No consolation. I will just be sad forever. That's okay. She knows I was joking. Or was I? I was. Or was I? Really? Oh man, I'm gonna look at that next time I'm out there. That is a fun fact. I'm very excited to look now. Fun train facts with Fraser. Go. Okay. Alright. Well, I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. That sounds like fun to check. Oh, that chip came at the worst possible time. That's why they record those things rather than having like someone bored sitting in the control center being like, "This is a 3-car. This is a train." I just realized we need to also get the water out of these trains. And also, that's also wrong. It's still wrong. Goodness. Okay. So, here comes the train. Delightful. This is not a 3-carriage train, it's a 4-carriage train. Doesn't fit. Okay, we're good. Well, mostly. Some degree of trauma exists, but that's okay. We ran out of inserters. Fool. Right. We'll, yeah, I'm hoping this amount of plastic will actually be useful. That's my intent. Whether it's true or whether it is going to be useful or not, I don't really know right now. It's certainly going to mean I don't need to care about plastic for any other part of the base for now. Valid point. Okay, so we do need to worry about outputs as well, because the water needs to come back. The electrolyzers seem to be chilled out a bit for a change. And here comes all the plastic. Look at it all. Oh wait, actually. It's gonna be good. Pretty happy with that. It's so white. Yeah, you and me both plastic. I need inserters. Now, inserters are around here somewhere. There they are. Okay, it's time for a crap box. That'll do. Hey, it's my old car. Sweet. Every now and then I find it and I'm like, hey, it exists. Okay. Now the water canisters can be taken away. Excuse me? What's that all about, huh? You starting shit, game? Game's starting shit. Game knows you started it in the end, really though, and it was me. Alright, then it empties the canisters. And it prioritizes the side first, which is good. That's what we want to see. So now all my trains have fuel. Okay. It's far from ideal, but it'll sort itself out as time goes by. And that's going to empty out the plastic, and then we should be good. Okay, let's start planning something else. It's taken us a long time to make plastic. Let's... What do we do? We've got to work on something, right? Robotics is an option, but I don't really want logistics. At the point where you need to make more need more steel to make more power so you can move off coal, but you need coal to make steel, you need power to make more steel. Gah, you're not winning that one, Fraser. You're not winning that one at all, Fraser. Sorry to tell you that. Organic chemistry is going to take a while. Okay. Look, I mean, don't have any better way to tell you, but I think now's the time we make pump twos. Slowly trying to get rid of all this little bits and pieces of aluminium. How are we going with my sandstone? Kind of the same problem. But it's not really running out yet, so it's fine. So, before we do anything, before we can make priority compressors and start using the nitrogen for extra power, we need to make pump twos. Now, pump twos, we probably need more everything else as well. Why are these not being made? Need more insulated wire. Oh god, I know the song and dance about this. Song and dance is I need more bauxite. Well, we could make more bauxite. It's not difficult. And then that'll allow me to make more aluminium. Alternatively, I could make a little aluminium farm over here, like down here. And then that would allow me to process it faster. Also be good. My bauxite, can't really see everything. Look, let's just make one thing. Let's just make the pumps, okay? We can run backwards and forwards all day after that. Let's just make something. So we need pipe 2s, rubber, motor 2s. Motor 2s are a pain. Motor 2s takes us back to until. Okay. No, we do need to get aluminium done. The resources are not working, and unless the resources are working, nothing's getting made. So we scale up aluminium. It's the only way to do it. That's interesting. Why is this not going by super quickly? We're actually having delays in crushing stuff. Are we not mining enough right now? I think we're just not mining enough. Okay. Not like they always said at school, you have to mind your own business. Yeah, that's valid. That's a valid cricket. Might not be a bad idea about just expanding this, at least temporarily, right? Well, we've got more bauxite coming through now, so that's going to lead to more aluminium, but not bauxite. So yeah, graphite's the other problem that we've got quite often. And we're now at a position where we got to make something, or science just ain't happening. It's not a bad way to go this way, actually. Enhancements for the avatar. Night vision. Ooh. So we're not close to that. How are we not consuming fresh water? Oh, fresh water. Wait. Fresh water. Fresh water is from wells, which we can't make right now. Oh, fresh water is not the same as water. That's... Of course it's not. Why would it be the same thing? Silly me. And that's just needing pump twos again. That's another thing that just requires pump twos. Everything kind of just requires pump twos now. I guess these don't. These need green wires, logic circuits. Efficiency modules, I don't care about. Haste modules, I don't really have the power to spend on that.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Thank you for following, Vina. Thank you for the follow, I really appreciate it. Oh, we're stretching as well, are we? Yeah. Okay, so aluminium is the problem. That's alright. Okay, so aluminium. So what options do we have? Make more aluminium. Step 1. Okay. Not actually helpful. What we could do is kind of what we did down here with iron, except just expand it and make it bigger. And that actually probably would do the trick. And then, of course, bring the ingots down here, and then that'll just absolutely feed it. Yes, feed the machine. So we're going to grab a couple stacks of those. 3 stacks, to be precise. Stack of those. Meow. Stack of those, why not? And don the mask. Alright. We're suspending all his points right now. Probably not all of them. Knowing you guys, you've got like a stash of points that you're just like hoarding for the day that it's the time. Totally fine. That's what they're there for. Okay. Yeah, the mask is something that happens. I can't really choose the mask. The mask chooses me. You know, much like the Jim Carrey movie, The Mask. Did he choose the mask? The mask choose him. I don't really know. Hungry cat. Hungry cat's a meow, 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 meow. That's a hungry cat. It meows. Our cat used to meow a lot. She just really, if you smelled chicken, she was nutso about chicken. She would not shut up. I don't blame her. Chicken's delicious. Okay, so we're doing the bauxite thing again. Okay, we got crushers. Get more crushers. Who designed this base and why did they allow? Why are they allowed to live? Oh, we got crushers. We got 50 crushers. Flotation cells. Do we need hydro plants? You know what? Let's just look at the bauxite system. Crushed iron ore. No, it's actually it's fine. It's fine. We can use it crushed iron ore. That's fine. Caustic solution is going to be a pain, but that means we need water. That's fine. Alumnia. That's the easiest part of it, really. Doesn't matter what you say. And then we get our ingots. Okay. Okay. We also need graphite, but graphite is not too hard to make because we've actually planned this to be expandable. I know. I am as surprised as you are. What we're going to do is something along these lines. Now, we're going to cut power off here, but the trick in doing this is you do remember to put power back on. Remember to put power back on, there will be no problems. Okay, now power's back connected. And I assume everything's still powered. I'd say without radars, but I'm going to say yes. Also, that's not the correct one. The correct one does not do what I just did. The correct one is that. It's much tidier too. Then we just do that. These train tracks go straight through the middle there. They do! Wonderful. Now, as long as you don't run into any cliffs, I'll be very happy. Hungry cat. Oh yeah, there's some great clips in there. There are some terrible clips. The one yesterday was rough. Now, if I remember rightly, this produces some... Just crash it out, that's fine. I'm really looking forward to streaming other things in Factorio. Don't get me wrong, I love Factorio. I will play Factorio to the, to the ends of the earth, but do look forward to Sunday actually being able to be the variety day like it's supposed to be. I will be spending this week just making sure that Crusader Kings does work, because I do want to get that going. Read a few more threads, make sure. Maybe we'll just have a game and just hit it, play on it, and just see what happens. Just ignore everything. Okay. Now we do need water, as we know, but for now, let's just get the bauxite. Your variety day. Sounds like a interesting variety day you got on your hands there, Veldak. I don't know if you'll be okay, but I hope you will be. I really look forward to less shitty miners. I don't know when that's happening either, but we'll see. Okay, so then we crush them. Well, actually, first off, how much is this going to make? Is this going to make a belt's worth? Yeah. Let's make... Okay. Let's do something that I should have done the first time I did this, which is... furnace. Okay, the plan is we want to know how much it's going to be. So to make a full... okay, I don't think I need a full one. Maybe just go half a belt at the moment. So 25, so I would need 1.5 alumnia. Let's put that over here at the moment. Now alumnia, as we know, also made in a furnace. So for half a belt's worth of that, we need a belt and a half of alumnia. Okay. Knowing that, here we go, the flotation cells. Right, yes. This is when actually having a better mod than what I'm doing. There's a mod that automatically colors trains based on their cargo. That does sound nice, actually. So if we want a belt and a half of alumnia, that's how much we needed, right? Or half a belt, we wanted 1.5, yes. So for that, we need 2 belts of this. Which is a lot, actually. That is a huge amount. There's so much. We need 2 belts of crushed bauxite. Okay. Then we go into crushers. So, yeah, 2 belts of crushed bauxite is... Okay. Now we know it's 2.8 belts of bauxite normally. Which we don't have at the moment. That's okay. We can work that out. That's coming. At the moment we have 1.450. 1.4, shall we say. It's simple. Uh, 0.3. You know, we're going to go a little bit more. I think a little bit more would not be a bad idea. By a little bit more, I mean a shit ton more. We have run out of miners. That's uncomfortable. That's okay. That will be enough to get us started. Keep in mind, all we're trying to do right now is just get half a belt of aluminium. Which is shouldn't be a lot, but it kinda is. Okay. So we want 3 belts basically of this. Okay. We're going to have to do this thing again. That's alright, we've done this a few times, we know how to do this. Why didn't I just make it a recipe? A blueprint? I don't know. We should. I'm doing it enough now. And you go like that. I've done this enough now that I can just do it by memory, which is actually really cool. Actually, put that one there. And then crushes. So we want... something like that, but not necessarily that. Of course, the iron we're going to swing back into here. Or maybe we could do something else with that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Looking good thus far. Okay. You know, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. I'm gonna change it. I was fine with it, I just don't like the inserted positions. I know it doesn't matter, but it just bothers me. This is what happens when you stream too much. This didn't used to bother me, but now I'm like, I know it's gonna bother some people, and by that extension it bothers me. He's learning. Like the Matrix. You know? He's beginning to understand. Okay. That actually looks tidy. And then we'll put some power there. Yeah! Always generate power when you can, right? And just connect this back up. I am more likely, Veldek, I assume he's just cooking what people will eat. You know, I don't know if it's necessarily heresy. It's like, if you were in a place, I would rather provide food that people were going to eat than food that no one gave a shit about. Because, you know, if people aren't going to eat it, then what's the point of cooking it, right? Okay. So we've got power, we've got a lot of bauxite. Oh, goodness gracious, we've got a lot of bauxite. My goodness. Okay. Don't we make this bigger? Maybe we do. I mean, we could. Maybe what we'll do is we'll make it just a little bit bigger. Or maybe we'll make it with the ability to be bigger, and we'll work on the next part later. Now we got flotation cells. So, we've had this discussion with flotation cells already. I can't remember what the argument was. We want 0.8 worth of stuff. The 0.8 is a lot. That can't be right. I was looking at the wrong one. I was trying to make 0.8 aluminium hydroxide. Oh god, no, I said aluminum without being ironic. Well, suicide's the only option. So, 16. I know. Suicide's the only option, I get it. I said it wrong. We all know I did. We all heard it. Just to be clear, I'm not actually going to harm myself in any way whatsoever. Just before someone thinks that I'm actually being serious. Maybe it's not a thing I should joke about, I acknowledge that, but I don't know. I don't know where I go from that either. Is it a funny joke? Nope. Absolutely not. What if they're like this? No, that was right. This is how I change it. Yeah. So then we go. We're gonna have slight problems. That's all right. Aluminium is how we say it, and that's how I'm going to keep saying it. Unless I mess it up, which I just did. It's not the point, though. Aluminium is how I've always said it, and I'm going to keep saying it that way, except for when I mess up. Not really going to be an argument on this, it's just how I'm going to say it. Okay. We could probably go with one more, I think. And okay. Then what we need to do is have a plan for what we're going to do with all this sludge. Well, no, the sludge isn't the problem. It's where we're going to get all the caustic acid from. That's the problem. No caustic acid. What is it? Caustic solution? Caustic solution. Ooh, what is it called? NaOH. Sodium oxide? No. I don't know. It's sodium. Oh. It's surprised sodium. We might actually have built this too far down. Hydroxide? Thank you. And actually, What if we did it this way? It's like, shoop, one more out. Not like it costs more resources. Yeah, well that was just wrong. Sodium hydroxide, okay. And then we can easily belt it out. Okay, that's good. Next we need alumnia. Now we've got 0.8, no, 0.6 of line of that, which is actually pretty simple. That's just 6 machines. Stream elements, trying to remind people, hey guys, if you're having fun, please follow. You don't have to. No one listens to stream elements anyway. Or should you? Not after the crimes that it's committed. But we're not allowed to talk about that. Yay. Don't have to have fun? What do you mean? You don't have to have fun. I'm not making anyone have fun. What, you think people are having fun here? This is, you think streaming is about fun? Gets really aggressive there. Alright. Then Alumnia. Alumnia is easy. I like Alumnia. Good. Mandatory fun, which is also the name of a Weird Al Yankovic album. I'll put that out there. Chaos usually involves explosions. Not always. Chaos sometimes involves warp. Warp bullshit. Chaos can be a bit like that sometimes. I don't really need too many of these, I think. It just doesn't seem like enough, does it? But it is. Okay, whatever. And then we've already done that one. Then there's the one that's actually going to cause problems. Because this one needs just a shit ton of graphite. Oh, yeah. Ah. Oh, hang on. What's this sludge pipe doing here? Get out of my way, sludge pipe. Which seems like a really mean insult to someone. Hey, sludge pipe, get out of my way. Ugh. Don't call a kid sludge pipe. It's not nice. It's not his fault his parents named him sludge pipe. Okay, so 0.06, 0.6, so that's 10, so. Although, we might have a problem with this. There's no way to get 0.6 on half a belt. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You just speed up the belt. It'll be alright. Yeah, we'll get the graphite from... For now, we'll just grab it from over here. We may not... We'll probably keep doing that, but for now, I don't think we're going to be making enough graphite for that to work. Trying to bootstrap Covarex? Yeah, it can be. Covarex can kind of be slow. But hey, at least his name isn't Sludge Pipe. And then we have our aluminium, which is super duper exciting. I don't really know how I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna use that volcanic gas. I've built straight over it, I know, and I think it's just gonna stay that way. I haven't really built this one for red belt expansion. I don't think I need to. I think by the time... Yeah, at some point we're just going to be doing this differently, so... I think last time I got too excited. Which I know is not really a SeiferKatt trait, but... Yay! Sorry, Fraser, what mod are you playing right now? I can't remember. I know you've probably told me, but I have the memory of a very bad cat. A very bad cat. I'm do it tidy-ish. I don't know why. I never really care about tidiness, but I just feel like when I'm doing a proper build, I should build it tidier, you know? And then it just sort of fails, so at that point you just give up. Mini grid. Okay. Aussie flights to South America often via New Zealand. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, we're closer, so why wouldn't you? Flights over the South Pole seem like a really bad thing if like because of the weather conditions, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the byproducts. Okay, that's fine. Remember that before it got too bad. Crushed iron ore, go that away. And then sand can go that away. And everything else can go that away. Now, we do need to get caustic solutions sorted out, probably sooner rather than later. But I think we're just going to use the water over there for that. And I mean, I guess we're going over there anyway, so we might as well take the sand over there. Ah, that makes sense. Get out of here, sand, you dweeb. And you push sand over in the lunchroom. And it goes, oof! I'm just being a high school bully in like an 80s movie. The important thing is the sand goes, oof! Sand and seawater. Okay, that's really easy to deal with. I mean, I was watching a video on like flat earthers who said, you know, that was the argument why no one like goes from Australia to South America, and the answer was like, but they do. They do it all the time. Like, what are you on about? Which, you know, those are my favorite arguments. The one where it's like, but right here they're doing it, and they're like, nah, it's probably not real. It's like, what? This game's probably not real. Where's your basis? People do this flight. That's probably not real. I was really enjoying watching Flat Earth debunking videos for a while, a few months ago. I don't know why. Not like I believed in Flat Earth at all. Obvious reasons. Tifa scam. Okay, so that gets rid of the sand. Excellent. The iron or Factorio told you the Earth is flat. No, it's just big and round. Just a big circle. Oh, which I guess is what Flat Earth says. Damn. We do need to worry about this caustic solution though, and that's probably is there a better way to make caustic solution? Sodium hydroxide. Well, we need sodium hydroxide. That's the thing we really need. Oh yeah, I remember I had to figure this out up there as well. That's alright, I can just use the same plan, right? It's just going to be the same plan, but more solution-y. I don't want to do that tonight. I just don't want to. Do I have a radar up there? Can I just sort of copy it? No. Right in there as well. That's a lot of words there that I don't understand. I get mighty uppity when I read a lot of words I don't understand. Making some stone bricks by hand while I'm walking. Joke's on you, my eyeballs are also flat. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to copy this. And maybe it'll work. Maybe. Who knows? I don't. When other fuel canisters are going? I might check that before I finish tonight. Walked into a cliff. So for now, I'm just putting this down, and then I'll figure out. Just a real question, quick question: does hydrogen come out as I gotta check this. Oh, it comes out as white. You can do red, white, and blue. I wonder if I can make a New Zealand flag with like venting. Red, white, and blue of just venting. I can make the New Zealand flag out of venting gases. Yes. What I really want. I mean, it's red, white, and blue. Everyone goes America. I'm like, well, technically red, white, and blue is a lot of flags. Make it a laser kiwi. I don't know how to get green. I think black I could manage, but green is going to be the problem. I would have voted for laser kiwi. We would have been the absolute laughing stock of the world, but I would have voted laser kiwi. The hell with being serious. Where's my gosh darn laser kiwi? In Animal Crossing, I made my town flag laser kiwi, and that made me happy. I think that one probably needs to not be disconnected. Fraser, that's brilliant. I love it. Okay. So that's going to make 6,000 per minute. How much do we actually need? 5,000 per minute. That's actually doable. That's just double scaling. That's actually not too difficult. We just need some more distilleries. Hey! Need to that flotation cells. I think I got quite a few. Distilleries, I do need a full stack of those. Take a full stack of pumps. Always good to have. Another stack of power poles. You can never go wrong with too many power poles. Wait, those are power pole ones. Never mind. I've gone wrong with a stack of power poles. I've immediately gone wrong with a stack of power poles. And also I wanted to get some more miners while I'm out here. We ran out, oddly enough. Alright, so let's finish this bit off and then we might call it quits for the night. Have I actually made any progress? I mean, I guess. I've built things. Progression, though? I don't know. It's hard to say for certain. Oh, there's an auxiliary valve required. Whatever. Okay, so we're doubling everything. What do we need? We do need to double saline water. Okay, that's fine. That's easy enough to do. And waste needs to go to waste, obviously. Why they call it waste. Oh, what a waste. Okay. Then we do need another one of these as well. Which, I don't know where that brine's going. That might be an issue of some description. Oh, I see. The brine's going in there. Oh, but wait, we could just... Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm saying, but this is not the worst. Because... Hey, that now takes the amount of sodium hydroxide. Now it needs fresh water, but hey, what do you know? This makes fresh water. Bye-bye, Em. Did that need extra fresh water? Probably not, actually. Did it need extra brine, though? No, it didn't. We could just have not done that and been fine. Yeah, it's a perfect ratio. Actually, totally perfect. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect ratio, honestly. Chlorine goes there. Caustic solution goes there. And the rest of the caustic solution goes this way. And then I think we're actually done. I mean, aside from that one auxiliary valve, which we need to sort out at some point, but, you know, until then. Okay, and we connect that. Okay. Now, it's not going to work 100%. There's going to be some issues with it, on the basis of course there will be. I don't know what the issues is going to be, but it'll be obvious when we get there. First issue is there's actually no seawater coming in. So, bit of a basic one, honestly, if you think about it. How much do you need? One of those requires 6, so 2. Okay, and it's all sort of turning on now. It's all coming up Millhouse. Caustic solution is existing. Well, the first one was. We having power problems? No. Oh, they probably need to be connected. Need more spicy rocks. Nice. Do I even want hydrogen chloride? Not really, I think, actually. I think that was all just a plan to trick the Illuminati. I think that's all going to be fine, though. And then we do need an auxiliary valve to be able to push that out somewhere. One more? One more. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Got it. But the brine is still required. but it should sort itself out. So we should, if I go over there, we should be starting to see aluminium ingots, right? Unless we've messed up. I'm seeing no aluminium ingot. Oh, I've been looking in the wrong place though. Guys, it's aluminium ingots. That's what we wanted. That's what we were doing this for. And with that, we are done for today. So thank you everyone for watching. Let's just do a save and then we'll call it for the day. Okay. Let's go to the camera, which is not quite working right now because I've got the wrong image. We'll sort that out. All right. So thank you everyone for being here today. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. It's not quite what we had scheduled, but that's okay. We do what we can, right? If you've enjoyed today, do not. If you've enjoyed today and you're not following, do please consider following. I would really appreciate it, and it would help me, you know, get some people around. This is actually all. The whole system is just wrong. Goodness, I need to find the better one. But anyway, yes, do consider following if you've enjoyed what you've seen today. If you have really enjoyed today, you can also sub or donate or cheer bits if you wish. Don't feel like you have to, of course, but hey, look, it's always an option for you if you want to help support me and the channel. There is also the Discord, which, hang on, let me do that one manually. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay, great, thanks. Do it from here, shall we? There is also the Discord that you can go to, and that's where you can find me outside of my regular streaming time. There's also another great group of people there. So, you know, if that's something you want to do, awesome. You can also go room password YouTube. I got it. If you want to go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt, that is where I post all these old episodes, and they're all there. You know, hundreds of hours of Factorio content for your perusal. So if you want that, it's available for you. I don't really have much else to say for today, but aside from thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you tomorrow, where we actually do Factorio, but scheduled. Take care, everyone.